after our tribute last month to newly retired Mary Keitany, I would like to honor other notable athletes who have announced that they're hanging up their spikes after glorious careers. So with 4 world titles, 1 Olympic gold and 2 silvers, Brittany Reese had a truly amazing career. U.S. journalist Karen Rosen followed Reese over many years, writing about her for teamusa.org and for USA Today.
Brittany Reese is known as the Beast, a nickname her college teammates gave her, but I also wrote about her big heart. At the Tokyo Olympics, Brittany was asked, "Who is the greatest long jumper of all time?" And she said, "I am, point blank." I think she's right. In 15 Olympics and World Championships, she won 8 times, finished second 3 times, and was top 8 in all but 2. You could never count Brittany out. She was a clutch jumper, often winning on her 6th attempt. Brittany said that if she were on the track side of the sport, she would be the Usain Bolt of the long jump, but that the field events didn't get the attention that they deserve. She's right about that, too. Her victory in the long jump at the London World Championships was overshadowed by the American women going 1-2 in the steeplechase. Then in Tokyo, Brittany's silver medal at age 34 played second fiddle to the men's 400-meter hurdles. But Brittany said that she wasn't placed on this earth for attention. She was placed here to inspire, and she's done that. About a month after the London Olympics, Hurricane Isaac hit Brittany's hometown of Gulfport, Mississippi. Her home and car were flooded, but all the insurance agents wanted to do was see her gold medal. So Brittany would pull it out and pose for pictures. A few months earlier, she'd donated 100 turkeys to the community for Thanksgiving as a way of giving back. She personally delivered gift baskets to the sick and homebound. I liked talking to Brittany because she was colorful and quotable. She would always wear these sort of menacing sunglasses, but she was very approachable. She once told me that she liked to cook jambalaya. "How spicy?" I asked. "Nose-running spicy." So now Brittany has retired to spend more time with her adopted son. I think the fans are going to miss the Beast. I know I will.
Truly amazing career. Thank you, Brittany. We will miss you. Now, with Olympic and World Championship golds, Matej Toth is one of the most successful racewalkers. He talked to Susanna Trojakova about his career and what the future has in store for him.
Matej, we have you here, and you're just entered the Hall of Fame of the Slovak athletics. Congratulations, well done. But your professional career is over this year. What do you think about it, and then what will be your best memory of all your career?
I'm very happy that it's over. It was a very long career, over 28 years, or 26, sorry, 26 years of sports career, and of course Olympic Games is the most important for me. It's the most beautiful experience. Be Olympic champion is something the top of every athlete can reach. So it was a very nice life. Of course, hard, tough, but most of all, very lucky life with great experiences, with support from all nations, with famous popularity. But now it's over, and I'm happy that I can continue with sport family in our sport military center, where I will be director of same in Olympic Committee, in Executive Committee, also in athletics. So many projects for me. So one etap of life is behind me, but I'm looking forward for next period, and hopefully it will be also successful as my sports career. So we will see, but I will try help other sportsmen, other athletes to build best condition as we can in our center and also in athletics.
So you're just not leaving the sport,
Yeah.
you're staying in, but on the other position, and not as a professional athlete, but official. What will you miss the most as an athlete? Is it the competitions, the training, or traveling? Because you've been to so many places.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, traveling is maybe one of the things which I missed. Not, it's not my favorite because I love my family, and every journey, every traveling was hard for me to be without them. So traveling no, but of course competition. My friends, my colleagues, workers all over the world, athletes, that will be miss me so much. But also emotions. It's great to be in the Olympic Games, the World Championships, and be in the on the victory ceremony and heard the Slovak anthem. It's a great feeling. So I think that emotions will be missed. But I'm looking forward that maybe in other role of my career, I can share this emotion with our athletes, our sportsmen, with other athletes, also another athletes in another sport. So it will a little bit it will be a little bit other side, a little bit different, but I'm looking forward to that.
thank you very much, and we wish you good luck and a lot of joy in this function.
Thank you. Bye.
So Mate definitely looks happy and relaxed. So thank you for everything you have done for the sport. And we're happy to know he's going to be stay involved, even though in a different role. Now, another race walker announced his retirement recently, and that is Chen Xiang of China, who boasts gold medals at both the Olympic Games and World Championships. Vincent Yu Wu Junquan covered his career for Xinhua News Agency.
Hello everyone, I'm Wu Junquan from China's Xinhua News Agency. Today I want to talk about China's race walker Chen Xiang. He is the country's first ever male race walker to win a gold medal at the Olympics. He won the 20-kilometer event at the London Olympics. In 2017, he announced his retirement, and then he got married and became a father to a pair of lovely twins, a boy and a girl. During his retirement, he worked as a judge and served at the World Team Championships in Taichung in 2018. At the end of that year, he decided to come back and try to fight for a place at the Tokyo Olympics. Once he told me the process was quite difficult for him. Because of his age, he had to deal with a series of long-time injuries, and he needed to spend more time to recover from intensive training sessions. With the postponement of the games, he got 1 extra year to find back his form, but unfortunately, in the end, he failed to make it to Tokyo. About 2 months ago, after finishing 5th at the Chinese National Games, Chen once again announced his retirement. He said he was not regretful for making the decision to come back at the first place. At least he had tried really hard, and in the future he will not walk away from the sport and try to find more different ways to contribute to the sport. And I want to say good luck to him. Chen Xiang, we will miss you.
Thank you, Chen Xiang. Ukrainian triple jumper Olga Saladukha won a world championship in 2011 and an Olympic bronze in 2012. And at 36 years of age, she was still going strong, placing 5th in the World Championships in Doha in 2019. Lyudmila Yakusheva, Herself a former jumper and now a journalist, got to know Saladukha very well over the years, covering the sport, also as a press officer for the Ukrainian Federation. Here is what Lyuda has to say about Olga Saladukha.
World Athletic Champion 2011, London Olympics bronze medalist, multiple world and European indoor medalist, and the only Ukrainian track and field athlete who won 3 European championships in a row. That is a very, very short list of the Ukrainian triple jumper Olga Saladukha. Honestly, for example, for me, her retirement after Tokyo Olympics was very expected, but after 22 years at the highest international level, it's absolutely difficult to believe that we will never more see her name in the start list of the global athletics event. Olga Saladukha retired at the age of 38. And yes, certainly we will miss her, first of all, maybe because her natural beauty, because of her modesty and restraint, because of poetry of her triple jump technique. But first of all, we will miss the great fighter in the women's triple jump field. In this case, I would like to remember London Olympic Games. That season, Olga Saladukha was one of the favorite for gold medal in London, and unfortunately, only 1 week before her flight to the British capital, Olga injured her take-off knee, and from day to day pain was getting stronger, and Saladukha was forced to stop her trainings at all. And after some medical examination, doctors put her performance in London Games after the big question, because different treatment didn't help. And in spite of that, she has reached the final in London Olympics, and before the last round, she was in 4th place. But then I remember being commentating of the event. I remember how she took off all her bandages, plasters before her last attempt, pushed herself into the limit, and finally fell to 14.79. It looks like a miracle, but she took that London bronze. Then after the competition, she was invited into our TV studio, and where she said that that London bronze was for her much more valuable that any previous gold medal at the major events. 2 years later, in her biography, also was a very big event which changed her life, and Saladukha was forced to leave her native city of Donetsk because of the war at the east of Ukraine. Her house was bombed and ruined. She became homeless, but she didn't stop to train, and that year she was even managed to win European Championships and to take bronze at the Continental Cup in Marrakesh. Not many people know that in 2015, Saladukha has got back injury and couldn't even walk. In spite of that, she refused to do any surgery. She found the untraditional but very strong professional physio, and she started to recover in doing special exercises. Attention, it was like 6-8 hours per day. And then, after making decision to prepare for Tokyo Olympics, after very unsuccessful Rio performance in Rio, Saladukha didn't quit her goal, even despite numbers of many neck injuries and new work in Ukrainian parliament. Just can you imagine 10-hour workday with numerous meetings, cities, conferences, absolutely new area for her, full of laws and decrees, new responsibility before own nation, and in the same time 2 trainings daily, early morning and late evening, every one day. That was Olga's life schedule during more than past 2 years. And it's unbelievable, but she coped even with this. And that is the one more reason why we will miss Olga Saladukha in the women's triple jump field.
Thank you, Luda. That was really fantastic and a great reminder of how top athletes are obviously very talented, but how they really, to be at that level, how you must have this capacity to overcome all sorts of obstacles from civil war, injury, everything. And Olga was really a great, great example of this. So a big thank you to Brittany, Mate, Chen Xiang, and Olga, and we will miss you.